Hey everybody, it is Micah, and finally, after many weeks of saying I'm gonna do a YouTube video, here it is. So I am gonna be asked questions by my lovely partner Regan. Say hello.
Hello.
I don't know what these questions are, and it's absolutely terrifying, and I don't know what I'm gonna get asked. Please help me.
Question 1. Let's go deep. Who is your hero?
Oh Jesus, that's a good question. Can you tell I really haven't thought about this? It's gonna sound corny and non-specific because I can't think of a specific person, but just like anybody who just basically tells everyone else to leave them alone and be who they actually are. And like are out there and be like, hey, I'm me. Everyone can just sod off.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? There's anywhere, not just anywhere. In the
On
world.
Earth.
Yeah.
in this universe.
In another multiverse.
Yeah, I want to go to Narnia. No, I would say like Canada or England. I just want to travel.
What is your biggest fear?
Is not being able to live the life that I want to live. Being forced back into the closet, being, stripped of hormones, being told you have to live as a female, being told this is the life that you have to live, go live it. Because that would just ultimately kill me.
What motivates you to work hard?
My ideal life. Like the picture in my head of where I want to be, what I want to do, who I want to be, how I'm perceived by people. I think that's what motivates me to work hard, because I'm working hard at, being the person I want to be. So I'm constantly trying to make myself better, more educated, more open about, the stuff I've dealt with, things I'm dealing with, so that I can ultimately become the person I want to be. Deep.
What really makes you angry?
Injustice. No, just people being, arrested for things they shouldn't be arrested for, being prosecuted for being themselves or being treated differently, and it just grinds my gears, because it's like, just let people be people as long as it's not hurting anybody else.
What is your favourite book to read?
My favourite book to read. I was actually thinking about this one last night because I had a feeling you would have picked this question. It would be probably Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, or anything from the Harry Potter series, The Passage by Justin Cronin. There's a few others, but I can't even think of them at the moment.
What is your proudest accomplishment?
I'm going to ignore all of the academic stuff, or the cultural, sporting achievements, and it would be literally coming out as trans. Just being like, hey, this is me, I don't care. If you don't like it, you can just go and live your life without being a part of mine, because
What makes you laugh the most?
my humour is weird. Really crappy memes, old memes. My humour is just dumb, bad puns.
What did you want to be when you were small?
I wanted to make computer games. That was my one and only dream, was to make computer games. I didn't achieve that. I failed computer science at university. It's not what I want to do anymore, but that's what I wanted to do as a kid.
What would you sing for karaoke?
Oh, what's my go-to? No, I like anything that's like late 90s, early 2000s, because I just know just about all the lyrics. So like Backstreet Boys or like S Club 7 or something just cringy in general, because that's the music I grew up with.
If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Can I be a cheater and say sandwiches? Because you need to put all sorts of things in sandwiches?
Yep.
Sandwiches. Because you can literally put anything in a sandwich almost.
Who is your favourite author?
If we're judging on like the amount of books that I like by this person, it would be like a tie between Patricia Cornwell and J.K. Rowling, because I like a lot of their books.
What about the one that speaks to you the most?
Probably J.K. Rowling then.
In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read?
Play a game. Like video games, that's my life.
Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job, and why?
Work at the perfect job, I think, because yeah, you win a lot of money, but like you'll spend it and then it's like, well, what else now? Whereas like if you work at the perfect job, it's like you get to do the thing that you love every day, and it's like fulfilling in that aspect. I'd rather feel fulfilled on a daily basis every day doing something that I love doing than spending money and then going, well, I've bought everything, now what? You know, I've donated to all the charities I can think of. You know, I've bought a house, I've bought a car, but what else am I going to do now?
Who would you want to be stranded with on a deserted island?
My partner Regan.
Gay.
Super gay, but yeah, I want to spend the time with the person that I love. Why would I spend it with anybody else? No homo.
Aside from necessities, what is one thing you cannot go a day without?
My phone. My phone / the internet. I just live on those.
List 2 pet peeves.
People who smack their food when they're eating it. So like, it really irritates me. And people who, when they hole punch or staple things, they don't line up all the bits of paper, because then it's all like messy and crooked. Oh my god.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Hopefully studying to become a speech therapist, or travelling, or doing something that is fun.
If you were a superhero, what powers would you have?
Teleportation would be cool, because then I can go all the places I want to go.
What would you do if you won the lottery?
Pay off mine and my friends' debts, and then get a house. Because debts are not fun.
What is your favourite zoo animal?
I would say a red panda.
How many pillows do you sleep with?
2.
What's your favourite holiday?
Easter. Chocolate.
What's the most daring thing you've ever done?
I came out. That's probably the most adrenaline pumping, scariest thing I've ever done.
What was the last book you read?
A Wrinkle in Time.
By?
The person over there. This one! Madeline L'Engle. L'Engle? Yeah, that one. That one. That one. And we all died. And we're back.
What's your favourite type of foreign food?
Indian, I think. It'd be Indian or Turkish, but I think Indian.
Are you a clean or messy person?
I like to be clean, but I'm lazy. I try to be organised and like keep things neat and tidy because I prefer it that way, but I am a very lazy person and it tends to get out of hand and then I have to do a big cleanup.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
So long, because I'm really lazy, like I just said. It takes me about an hour, not because I do anything special, like all I do is usually like eyebrows and like brush my hair / wash my hair and like put a little bit of like foundation on so I don't look quite as dead inside, and then like just put clothes on. And since I work most days, it's like the same outfit with variations of shirts, but it's just because I can't be bothered getting out of bed and I watch YouTube videos. You know, I go through all of my social media in the morning as well, so it's, if I cut all of that out, my routine would probably be only like 15 to 30 minutes, but I spread it out to like an hour and a half.
Do you love or hate roller coasters?
I've never been on a roller coaster, so I don't know.
What's your favourite movie?
Presently, I really enjoyed Doctor Strange and I really enjoyed Deadpool, and I'm not huge superhero fans. But those are currently the ones that I would go back and rewatch. All time, give me any of the Harry Potter ones, especially Prisoner of Azkaban, and I'll watch that like over and over and over and over.
What was your favourite subject in school?
That would be English or drama.
What's the most unusual thing you've ever eaten?
I used to eat leaves when I was a kid. Does that count? I haven't like travelled like you and like eaten insects.
Do you collect anything?
I collect all sorts of things. I collect shells, I collect rocks, I collect like semi-precious stones, I collect notebooks, I collect colouring pencils, candles, crazy socks, pop figures. Give me anything that's a collection of something and I'll probably collect it. Magic cards, I spent so much money on those.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I don't really fall into either. I mean, I'm probably more introverted than I am extroverted, But with, you know, coming out, being myself, I have become more of a outgoing personality. I'm probably more on the introverted side than the extroverted side.
Which of your 5 senses would you say is your strongest?
Strongest in what way? Because, like, I'm hypersensitive to sound, so that's technically my strongest sense. Or do you mean one that I rely on a lot? Because, like, my eyesight's terrible, so it wouldn't be that. It would probably be my hearing.
What 3 things do you think of the most each day?
YouTube, because I spend my life on YouTube. Food and sleep. That's what makes a Micah happy.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny would you say you are?
Funny or cringy? I don't know. I'd like to think I'm above average in funniness. I tend to make a few people laugh, so I'd say like a 6 or a 7 maybe. I'm not hilarious. Just weird. People laugh at me because I'm clumsy and I basically do slapstick comedy.
What was your first job?
Stock taking at a department store, mostly counting candles and really expensive vases that I was terrified of dropping.
Final question. What is one thing you will never do again?
Lie about who I am. Hey, we did it. Hey,